be insecure.
Don't be insecure.
Okay, so here's a bit of a. I think one of my daddies likes X these questions on my Snapchat. Not personally.
Swear
B. Why do you guys think it's okay to have boyfriend tendencies in hookup type relationships?
Do you know what? We were just listening. We were listening to another podcast. Yeah.
You wanna shout them out? Or?
Yeah. Shout out to the Gathering podcast.
Okay, shout out Gathering podcast.
Yeah, they held it.
Yeah, they were really good.
They're mad funny.
Really good. The thing is,
Mm.
we've been going through must have sat through about 5-6 different podcasts, and we were like, nah, not engaging, boring. But these,
they
were engaging. And considering there was only 2 of them, like the sort of vibe that they built up,
that's
was
like, shout you lot out, wherever you are.
Yeah, definitely. But they were saying like, from a woman's perspective, why you being a wife to a boyfriend? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which is like,
it's a good perspective.
A lot of gal.
Why are you offering everything that a wife would in a relationship?
In a relationship.
But I feel that's a hard balance though, because it's like, as a girl, you kind of have to show a man to some extent that you are wifey material.
Because what he's gonna propose.
Because then it's the whole thing. What's the difference between a girlfriend and a wife?
Really.
Then
it is how you look at it.
Yeah, but to some people, they don't care about marriage, so there is no difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You forget that element.
And then also that some people, it's just like, well, if I'm your girlfriend, I'm hoping the next step is we get married. Yeah. So I don't see what the difference is in how I'm going to treat you or behave towards you now.
So it's just all about that.
So what you going to do as a girlfriend? It's like, I'm not going to do that until you put a ring on it. Like, them guys,
and then suddenly you're going to want to do it.
Suddenly you're going to do it.
That ain't real. That's not real.
We know gal who are like genuine and like nurturing and stuff like that, and like have those qualities, and gal who are overthinking stuff like that, like getting your own bag with all that, bruv. Like, I ain't got time for that.
And then the thing is, if you are saying, I'm not going to do this until marriage, that means that you're counting too much. You know what I mean? You're counting like, I do this. Like, it's too mathematical in your head. It's got to be real, you know what I'm saying?
Playing blackjack.
If you're on them, then you should be, you'll be more than happy to do.
But what do you think about the other way around? Like, guys in like hookup situations, like behaving like boyfriends. Like, to say, like, if you're in a hookup situation with a girl and then you find out that she's hooking up with other people, man, you
gotta take the L. You gotta take the L.
Especially if you haven't had any of those discussions.
Yeah,
that's a big L, bro.
That's a massive
I'm not seeing
L.
anyone.
Big L.
That's a big L, bro.
Yeah. If you haven't had those discussions, then everything's a go. Just be prepared that, all right, she may be speaking to someone.
You can't be tapping on the window with guns and that.
You can't be.
You should be having. That's why it's important.
Treyway.
It is important to have these. After a little while, bruv, you know how you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? You're a big man. You know how you're feeling.
But that's the thing, though. A lot of men are like, they're so insecure with their own feelings, innit?
That they can't be open and
not
honest.
wanting to show, like,
course.
like how they're really feeling. Yeah, with no weakness, all strength. But then you're gonna look like a chief, bruv, because she's gonna be doing dirt with Jermaine. You're gonna be there crying to Trey songs.
And he's laying her down.
You're taking her Nobu, and Jermaine's just like
laying her down.
You're taking her Nobu, and she's going back in the Uber to Jermaine's house.
And he's being mad disrespectful.
Pulling off her.
She ain't even staying over and them things.
Ordering pizza on her bed, bruv. And then cutting.
That was mad.
Leave Jermaine alone.
Terrible story.
But the girl, she needs to check her man or
wherever he is, innit? Like, let him know, like,
everyone
I am
is
the captain now.
Everybody is in charge of their own destiny.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to know something,
ask.
Go and fucking ask. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
As well.
It's true.
Can't be Minnie Mouse a bit.
I like these questions though.
Well, I think that's enough questions for today.
We'll get some more. We've gone through enough questions. Yeah, the girls have.
But yeah, gal, keep them coming. I'm gonna put it up again. There's a couple of guys that said they wanted to really think about it and get back to me.
Bro, like that, yeah. Hard
questions. I know they got lists of things in it, but it's interesting though, like where you
perspective in it.
Yeah, like where your brains are thinking and stuff like that. So keep them coming. Subscribe to the pod and all that, whatever. But yeah,
so
another thing though, we might since we're talking about this. Like me and Wes, we was out the other day. We had a conversation with a man,
little party man, innit?
Yeah, not like in a club. This was like gathering.
It's a setting.
I mean, like people know each other, whatever. And a man, we was just talking like, say, what's going on with you, man? You in relationships, blah 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 blah. And we just started talking about
just in general, like just in relationships.
Yeah, we just started talking in general, like
No,
man was talking. He's a bit older than us.
He's a bit older
than us. He was like saying like, but you just gotta be careful that you don't get tunnel vision.
We were like,
always like,
that's a big line.
That's fucking real talk because I thought back to my situations.
Insert Wiley clip here.
I've had tunnel vision. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like you see either it's one of two things, if not a combination of both. Yeah. The first one is that you just fancy her so much you're willing to look past
everything
all the red
else.
flags.
Yeah. Unless she's like fucking like some hoe or something. Yeah. That you can't really look past. But like, let's just say everything else, like nothing else in her life adds up to where you want it to be. But you just fancy her so much. Yeah. And like the sex is wicked.
You're willing to compromise
everything else aside. That is tunnel vision.
That's funny.
That is tunnel vision.
That's tunnel vision.
The other tunnel vision is like where I think we touched on this. We touched on most things that we talk about, but where as you get older, you have this checklist. Do you know what I'm saying? And because she ticks like 4 or 5 of these massive boxes,
you're good to go.
You're like,
you're running.
I don't even care about nothing else.
You're
do you know what I
running
mean? Like even though I don't know, she's like fucking just a nasty piece of work or something. Yeah, she's just like sometimes, bro. People just
they show the dark side, didn't they? They show the dark side.
Yeah.
And that's another another tunnel
Hassan,
vision.
do you reckon you've ever been blinded in like a relationship or with a girl where like you didn't see it, but the people around you saw it, and it was only when you come out of it you started to like pick up like actually this was all a bit mad. Because I have.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if man have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie
Talk
to
to
you.
us.
Like raw, no names, obviously, no name, no case, and all that kind of stuff. But in some of my previous relationships, where I've come out of it, like people have turned around and said, "Yo, this is what I thought of this person." You know, like you know, they didn't have your back, or you know, they weren't supportive of like what you were trying to do and where you're trying to go. And I'm like, raw. When I sit and like deep it like hard, I'm like, raw. It's a real thing because you know when this situation came up, they either wanted to stay out of it or not be involved whatsoever. And for me, it's like my relationship right now. What makes it work is I've got a tag team partner. That's the whole thing for me. Like it's a tag team partner thing. You hear me? That's all I care for.
But do you feel? See, like my only thing with that would be that okay, like when you come out of those previous relationships, people came up and like told you like, oh, this, whatever. Were they afraid to tell you whilst you were in it because you were so in it?
I'll be honest with you, like it's the company you keep in it, and straight up, like I'm a real fireman, so I understand what I'm saying. Yeah, like my brother's here, I wouldn't have a problem with you guys telling me. Like Mus tells me stuff every single day, like whether he feels it's right or it's wrong, he keeps me grounded. I know all you brothers would do the same thing, but some of the company that I've kept in the last 10 years, they ain't got the balls to do that. Like they'll tell me like way after, or they won't say at all, and I'll find it from other sections. You see, as far as I'm concerned, don't see me on road again, innit? I'm slapping your whole dome off. But hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
But I do think it's important to have.
They have to let you know.
You have to have, I think, at least 2 people in your life
that can do that,
who you can just go to and speak and be like, what do you think of this girl?
Yeah.
What do you think of this guy? And they give you an honest.
Yeah.
Whether you take that, whether you take it or not, because you know your situation better than other people. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, true say they're gonna see something that you might be blinded to, and that's where I think tunnel vision will come in, like where you're blinded to stuff. But
I can't even lie, like I never used to say stuff in it, and then like I remember like a previous relationship, like my sister-in-law, like she come up with bare stuff afterwards about it, sort of thing. And I was just like, shit, you're right, innit?
On the button, innit?
And then I clocked that like, as woke as I am with things, and that's how like on job and on point I am with spotting things, gal spot things that you won't spot as a man.
Of course.
Yeah, that
you know what I mean? And, it made me
crazy.
like it made me value her opinion so much, because it's just like, right, like I need this, because you actually see stuff that like for whatever reason as a man I just can't see. And it might even just be
tunnel vision.
Nah. Shut up, bro. And it might just be because like it might even be a thing where she might like she's told me in the past like, do you know what? Like, I got no problem with this girl, but I don't like her for you. Or like something about her energy.
It's not right.
It's not right.
I've heard that.
Like, it's like can't pinpoint it. Not to say that she's not a nice person, whatever. But there's like something about this girl's energy that's just like not for you, bro.
With that being said, doesn't the same like theory that you just brought up work for when guys like if you have like a female bridge and you like raw, your man is moving kind of like
definitely
crazy,
100%.
But obviously girls never take that on board. They stay with the same man for 20 years and then call him a deadbeat afterwards.
I'm not getting. I'm on your side today.
Stay away from it.
I don't know what beef today, but I'm too tired for beef. So I'm not going to talk about how you lot stay with man for whatever. That was stupid.
Oh, right.
But I guess
No, but I think tunnel vision, in terms of like, obviously both sexes suffer from it, but I feel like it's important that you have the right people that you know always look out for your best interest, because you definitely will not see something that it might not even be like a big red flag. It might be like a little flag, yeah, that you can address. But if it's a massive, major like alarm and you're not seeing it, your people, that's when your people have to come and step to the plate and let you know that, right, you need to get out of that tunnel.
But what are you gonna do, yeah? If like obviously everybody lives a busy life now, so you're seeing your girl and you're seeing your friends and your family separately. Do you know what I mean? So all they know is whatever you tell them about her.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? Let's say they met her once, twice. You
So it's like they got a sample size. They got only got a sample size.
How much would? Yeah, exactly. What's the sample size? Like
Maybe that's why it's
Do you know what I'm
important
saying?
you bring your people around your family. Maybe that's why.
Then it gets sticky if it doesn't work, B. It's
Wait,
a risk.
But that's the only way.
Then don't give people a sample size. Then,
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me personally,
don't
like
keep it
especially from what I've experienced with my cousins, like their marriages, like once they got married, that was them.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have to like come around and show. So you know what I'm saying? So their issues are their issues. Like my mom don't know what their issue is. I don't know what their issue is. It's their issues.
That's true though, because even like fam, August, there's been mad weddings I've had to go
Exactly.
to, innit? And like what a common theme in like all of the speeches from like the parents in particular is that like your marriage is between you and your partner and
That's
your
it.
wife now, or you and your husband.
Yeah.
Like you might come to mummy and daddy for advice or this and that, but like
But
all
essentially
your
you make the
infighting,
decision.
all your thing, if you want this to work, it has to be between you two.
Yeah.
And you two have to figure it out. You can't let the world know your problems and your issues because it does cut. Like imagine like if like one of my sisters got married and like every week, every month she's coming to me like he does this or he does that.
You ain't
he
gonna
done
like the
that.
brother.
I'm not gonna like the brother. So when it's the good times now, I'll still side eyeing my man or like put him in the boot, bro. Going to Epping Forest. Like, so
And they say I'm bad.
it's like,
I guess
you have to have a balance with it, innit?
I guess why that's why that advice was quite key, because it's all about keep it. He just said basically you have your tunnel vision, so I guess it's in a sense of just tick, as long as she ticks all the boxes for you.
Yeah, as long
Then
as you're happy, innit?
then let it.
And
then
none of
run
the boxes
through.
are bad boxes.
Yeah, the bad
And if
boxes
you're-
are not
if you're-
outweighing
you
the
have
good
to-
yeah.
ones.
you have
Stay
to
away
do-
from bad
yeah.
bucks.
You have to
Bad
Yeah.
boxes. That's a line.
Whoa, that's a bar.
That's
Yeah.
a line right
Bar,
there,
yeah.
B.
I feel you have
Are
to
you
like
barring up?
genuinely like she ticks your boxes and you're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're happy, you're good.
You have to have
Yeah.
a conversation yourself and like make sure like you know
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but fam, when you've got tunnel vision,
it's hard.
Yeah.
you can't have that conversation with yourself. You
Okay,
can't even
yeah,
have
yeah.
it with another man, blood,
Because you will
he'll
be-
tell
yeah.
you this, that, and the other. You'll be like, yeah, but he don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
you-
what
yeah,
will
you
say.
knock him
You
off.
won't say to him, but in your head you'll be like, yeah, but he doesn't understand. And then you'll start looking at my man like, yeah, but why are you even talking to me? Because your relationship's like this, and this.
Ooh.
Fire
Trust
upon your
me,
blood
get
clot.
the-
You're
when
gonna
you've
learn the
got-
hard
yeah,
way, innit?
That's what I'm saying. When you've
Yeah.
got that's that tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel maybe sometimes you have to like be burned in something, innit?
Yeah, I agree.
For you to
I agree.
open
Yeah.
yourself up and be like, okay, I can't see any of this, but I have to be wary that the people that I trust the most and I
Yeah.
care about the most see something. So you have to kind of somehow try to step
Like-
out the matrix, innit?
Yeah.
Everything always makes more sense
Yeah.
after.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but
Perspective.
I think perspective plays a big
tunnel
role.
vision's right.
Yeah, that tunnel vision.
And
Don't
also
get-
learning
don't get tunnel
learning
vision.
from your lessons play a big role. You know, when a man gets burnt, pause, bruv, like that. Whoa, massive pause on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but a man should, and for females as well, that they should learn from that lesson like dearly and take from it where they went wrong, or like what went wrong completely in the situation, and learn from that. But tunnel vision is mad,
Yeah.
right? That's how they wicked.
Sorry.
Like, Wesley's the chief.
I
Pouring bare drinks
apologize.
like, right in front of them like that.
I apologize.
Watching
Do you think-
everyone go quiet, everyone go
Do you
quiet.
think gal get more tunnel vision than man?
100%.
Or vice versa?
All day.
100%.
This is where we're gonna
Alright,
get the backlash.
Thinking about the age that we're at now, do you think they
All
got more tunnel
day.
vision than
This is where we're
Do you
gonna
know-
get the backlash.
Oh, I don't want to talk about
Hey, Treyway.
No, they
No, but hold on, wait. The girls get the same tunnel vision that we get because
it's different.
No.
we can
Right.
get tunnel vision, yeah, just from like
The look.
the looks, bro.
Yeah.
Because if
That could be
she's
the
your
one box,
preference,
the
bro.
one box.
Yeah, that one big box there, yeah.
Bref.
I'm
But then-
done.
but then
If it's
no,
your
no, no, no.
breath.
I feel that's a younger man's sport though. Like you
Right.
might have tunnel vision like that when you were younger, but then like I know man might see a thing and be like, she's bad. This is the baddest thing, and like she's giving it, yeah, and she's having it. But then you start talking to her,
And it's
and
a dead
you
thing.
just start thinking like, this girl's an idiot, bro.
No, but
Like,
say she's not an idiot either.
Yeah.
Like she don't have
Now
to.
you're in trouble.
Like you don't have to.
then
be
you're in
associated-
trouble. Then you're in trouble.
It's just that she
Yeah,
Like,
ticks
she's-
a big brass box of her being
so,
nice.
So you're overlooking a lot of other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you got to pat
So-
yourself, boy.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. I don't think women get
Get the
that.
same tunnel vision.
I don't
Women
think
get the tunnel
that
vision of
tunnel
like,
Emotion.
he's the one. Now I got to think about kids. Now I got to think about I'm gonna get married and this, that, and then like if like he might punch you up every 2 days and you're like,
That's
oh
cool,
no,
innit?
but it's alright. Like I'm still gonna go. Like I'm at this age now where it's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna find someone else. Like girl get some, not all girls, but like some gal get that sort of tunnel
Yeah.
vision.
Or some girl would get like the
I think it's
runaround
based
where.
around security. Their tunnel vision.
Sometimes, yeah.
Security.
A lot because a lot of gal will put up with stuff if they know that like they're being taken care of still.
But what
Yeah.
would you?
Do you know what I mean?
What
Like,
would you deem as take? Because I know in situations where I've spoken to girls, like I'm hearing what they're saying, I'm like, your man ain't looking after you.
but then like, alright,
like,
so say
so-
like say your man's up in it, like certain gal are got tunnel vision for that lifestyle and keep
Oh
up
yeah,
that
true
image,
that. Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just wanting that and wanting to chase that sort of thing. So it's just like, alright, he might be sleeping around and doing this and that, but I don't care because he still buys me a
Swear.
Louis bag. Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing. So
Swear, that's harsh.
So,
That's
yeah,
taxing.
look, man are trash and gal are trash, bro.
Trash.
Like, trash. But like they're both, yeah, like so it's that people like we chase different things in it. And I think
That
everyone has
pref box
tunnel
is a
vision.
dangerous box, though. You gotta be careful
It
when
always
you
has
take
been
that.
from when
that
you're younger,
pref
bro.
box.
You gotta stay away from
Always
lights.
has.
The thing is, if you do,
We love the lights.
He dropped that in well.
says the man who didn't want no beef with
Yeah,
girls today.
I know.
He was all the smoke.
But y'all said that though, not
What? Hey,
I got hats.
we got recordings here. Yeah?
I was hacked.
We apologize.
Hey.
We apologize.